This is my Model 47, I think, sewing machine cabinet that came with an old Singer that I've got. Its serial number takes it back to 1943, I believe. This was sitting in an outbuilding with the lid open and the machine up, and the roof leaked, so the laminate here on top has got pretty good damage. I'm trying to glue it back. That's what the weight and the clamps for. There's a few splits underneath that I'm trying to glue back. It goes that way, and it's rusted, but I'm using some steel wool on it, getting some of it off. And it looks like somebody put something on it. It looks like polyurethane, but it's pretty nasty. So I've got some stripper, and I'm going to try and strip that off. It needs cleaned up, and it's a nice little cabinet. It's got little drawers, swing out drawers, shelf in the top for bobbins. It's dirty, but I'm going to try and clean it back up and get the machine back in it. I've already overhauled the machine, and it looks pretty decent. It's a 201-2, the potted motor type. And I think this is a Model 47 cabinet, but I'm not sure on that. I think there's a tag on the inside. I'll check that later. This is the way I'm starting. Well, today I'm trying to get some of this horrible looking finish off of here, and I've used stripper on this surface and these edges because I hadn't done them yet. And on this curved edge, it was kind of what I needed to do was, I couldn't scrape it. It wasn't flat. I couldn't use a putty knife. So what I ended up doing was getting off what I could with a putty knife, and then I used 80 grit sandpaper, and it would bend enough to go into that curved section and get that old polyurethane or whatever it is out of there. This sharp edge here, because this is a laminate on top, is a little concerning, because there are places where you almost have to put a little glue in, hold it down. Right here is a little bit of a bad spot right here. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. The top was, you could use a sanding block. What concerns me a little bit is what I'm going to do with these legs. I'm trying to figure out how to get that old ugly varnish out of there. So by the looks of things, I've got quite a ways to go. The ends are not done. The back is not done. So I've got quite a bit of crap to try and get off. I wish I was to the point where I could start putting a finish on it, but not there yet. The doors came out looking pretty good. This is only 80 grit, so I've got a few more sandpapers to come down with. They don't look too bad. There's the other one. The hardware, I'm trying to keep track of it by, got one of these little plastic tote trays. Anytime you remove something, you get screws and hinges and little pieces. So I've been putting them in this plastic container, and then to help me remember where they go back, I put a little yellow piece of paper in there with marked on there as to where they go or what they are. Well, I've got one good thing going for me. I was going to take these legs off and disassemble the cabinet and try to refinish it, but there are glue blocks, these triangular glue blocks. So this cabinet is not made, this upper portion of the cabinet is not made to come apart. It's one piece. It's all glued together. But I noticed there was a, right around here, that's not one piece. So I started spinning the leg and they do come off, these, the lower portions anyway. So this will be a little easier to do because I can remove the four legs. That's good news. So let's remove these legs here. See what I've got. That's a long screw. All right, that'll make the job easier.